fight off the black people in Chicago.
Oh, dude, Mexicans and fucking...
That's a Mexican gang, bro. It's one of the biggest gangs in Chicago, and
like
they helped.
And
they fucking teamed with the police to like help the because the black people were tearing the city up, and there weren't enough cops. So they helped the cops, you know, fight off everybody, dude. This shit's messed up, man.
I don't know, and you know what, like I said, I don't agree. I don't think it's as simple as just police brutality. I think it's because your community fucking sucks, and I think it's easy for you to say racism and this and that without looking at yourself and your own community. I think that's what it is. I think not like I said. I don't think what every cop does is right. I think those cops should be.
No, man, they should hang those people for what they did to that George Floyd guy. Like, it's messed up, man. But like, nobody deserves to die that way. But I don't agree with all the pillaging and destroying businesses and all that. Like, I don't agree. Racist.
Like,
yeah,
I asked someone, how do you prove that's racist? Because the guy's white. I'm like,
yeah, and what's crazy is there was the cops, 2 white guys, a Chinese guy, and a black guy.
And a half a black, yeah, he was a half black cop. There was 4 races involved in that whole thing, and yet you care about the white guy. Like that tells you everything you need to know about it, right?
They could have easily pulled that guy off of that guy. You know what I mean? Like, dude, like, you're killing that guy. Like, what is wrong with you?
The autopsy came back, and I know what the defense is going to be, and it's going to be a good defense, I will say. Again, I disagree with what the cop did, but it's going to be a good defense, which is...
They tried saying that he died of the coronavirus.
Well, no. The autopsy showed he was on fentanyl and methamphetamine at the time. While he was doing all that, plus resisting arrest, he could have just had a fucking heart attack. Like, no one knows what exactly happened. Like...
I don't know, bro. Nah, man, they killed that guy, bro. Like, you can't lean on somebody's neck for 8 minutes and 40 seconds and, like... You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No,
like,
I agree.
That is what killed that guy. It don't matter about what drugs he was on. And, like, the guy was crying. Please, I can't breathe. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel bad for the guy. Like, I don't care about whatever he did. Nobody deserves that. That's got to be the worst kind of, like, death that... I can't imagine dying like
asphyxiation? That. No, I mean...
Because, like, you're just feeling... You're slowly feeling your life being sucked out of your body.
And you can't stop it.
And you can't do nothing about it because you're in handcuffs, man. I feel very bad for that guy, man, but I don't believe...
I feel bad for him. I feel bad for him. I mean, he held a pregnant woman at gunpoint and robbed her and then pistol whipped her. So, yeah, I don't feel super bad, but I feel bad enough to where I don't think it should have happened.
I don't. Really, you know, what he did was wrong, but I mean, nobody deserves that kind of treatment either. Like that kind of death. Like, if you wanted to kill him, you should have just shot him.
But then you got to prove intent, dude. Do I think? Now you got to ask yourself a question. First off, do you think the cops was racist? No, I don't think they were racist. Now you got to ask yourself, do you think the cop wanted to kill him? Because if not, then it's manslaughter, which I agree with.
Well, the cop meant to kill that guy.
I don't think the cop meant to kill him. I think the cop wanted to be a badass and didn't really care about everybody else. But I don't think he wanted him dead. I thought he just wanted to show how big his dick was. And in that process, killed him. You know what I mean? You can't prove, that's the thing, is the reason why he's getting manslaughter is not because we're racist, it's because you can't prove intent. You can't prove that he wanted to fucking him to die.
I don't know, man. I don't care what anybody says. I feel like he wanted to kill that guy. Felt like, oh, I killed the guy. Like, because not only that, but he worked with that guy as a security guard.
No.
So they must have had a problem at the other job that caused him to kill that guy. They worked together, bro.
It was very weird though if you see the video.
Right, because bro, like he worked with that guy as they were like security, like that cop had like a part-time job as a security guard.
Well, the thing is that my brother pointed this out, and I'm not too much of a conspiracy theorist, but it is weird if you look at it, the video. Like, the ambulance was there pretty fucking quick, and then everyone was really quiet and just weird and like monotone when they walked into the fucking ambulance. Like, it was really fucking weird. Like, it was just like they wanted us to all argue about something because they were losing coronavirus. Like, I don't know. It is weird when you watch it and you go, what the fuck? Like, it just looked weird. Like, it looked almost... And the way he just dropped instantly, like, and he just, like, dropped. I'm like, that's not how you die from asphyxiation, dude. It's, like, very... You just kind of go down slow like you're sleeping. And you would think you would pass out first before you fucking die. He didn't pass out, he just died.
I don't know, man. Like I said, I don't think it don't matter what race you are, dude. Like, I don't think anybody should be killed like that, no matter what color you are.
No.
And that's all I really want, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know, like, I'm just so tired of talking about it. It just what makes me mad is, like, people are making it about, you know, like, other people are more important than other people. If you believe in God, everybody is equal. You know, that's my opinion. What the fuck?
No, and you know what, dude? I completely agree. Even if you don't believe in God, how would you not believe that everyone's fucking equal? Like, of course they are, but like I said, I don't think police brutality... Is police brutality real? Yeah, of course it is. Is racism real? I'm sure it is, but we just had a black president, so I don't think it's like a fucking major issue in this country. So I think the real problem is how the black community and culture is in America. Because black people from Africa don't get fucked with. It's just black Americans. So unless they're gonna fucking address that, like this one guy I listened to, he was talking about, he's like, 138 black people died last year in Chicago because of gang violence. How many unarmed black people died by police in Chicago last year? Fucking zero. And right now, in this year, in 2020, 136 black people died from gang violence. How many from cops? Fucking zero. He's like, so it's not a cop problem. I don't think overall it's a cop.
But it is. It's certain cops that have, you know, like they want to show off.
You can't stop. Yeah, you can't stop every asshole though, because they're gonna pass the psych evaluation. They're gonna pass the police academy. They're gonna pass the fucking all that shit. You can't. There's no blood test to fucking point out a douchebag or a fucking asshole. You know what I mean? So you can't get rid of them all. So this is an unrealistic thing to protest about because you can't stop all of them. There's no fucking way. But I would venture to say that I think most cops aren't like that. I think there are.
No, man, there's some good cops, man.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying. Most cops in this world aren't like that, but there are dickhead cops for sure. I'm not gonna sit here and pretend like every cop's a goddamn hero and a saint. Like that's bullshit. Like, but this riot is just an excuse to fight the system. To, you know what I mean? That's all. That's why I'm not even for like the protest, because I'm not for what they're protesting against, because they're not protesting against anything that's really a big problem. They're protesting against what they think the problem is, which is racism. And I'm like, no, that's not the problem. It happens in every community, not just the black community. If the dads don't stick around, raise the kids, the mother has 6 kids, 5 baby daddies. If you live in that kind of world, dude, that's what happens. And when it happens to white people, you know what we do? We shoot up schools. We have a giant opioid problem.
Yeah, but that's messed up, man. That's one thing, and I'm gonna say this as a white person. I don't like white people.
Oh no, white people are fucking. Well,
they're the worst people. Like, we're the only people that be shooting up churches and schools. Like, what is wrong with these people? You know what I'm saying? I fast travel, by the way.
Yeah, I'm going to you. Hey, a lot of innocent people died because of gang violence too.
And what's crazy about that church thing is that guy, he prayed with those people before he started shooting them.
Well, the thing about white people and our problem is like, okay, here's my opinion, right? But you're gonna love it. All parents, or dad's not around, or whatever. It's all that, right? With black people, it's drug selling and gang violence and all that. With white people, it's opioid abuse and mass shootings. But it all stems from the same fucking thing. Right. It's family. It's family, education, and teaching values. And the black community is over 60% single parents in the entire country. That's fucked up, dude. That's more than anybody else, and they're only 13% the population. That is fucking insane. There's people dying in the streets from gang violence, people going to fucking prison for 40 years at 17 years old. This is a fucking epidemic, bro. Like, this is a fucking plague in the black community. And it's easy to just say bad cops or racism. And it's not really that. It's just your structure from the whole thing is just fucked up. Like, it's just, they gotta fix that first before you even worry about cops and fucking all that shit. Because who's really racist? That guy in Montana with a bomb shelter? Like, have you ever really met a fucking skinhead? I mean, you might have in prison.
I've met all kinds of different people walks of life, bro. You know what I mean? It ain't even prison, bro. Like, I've lived in Chicago, I've lived in Peoria, I've lived in little towns like Ottawa, I lived in Seneca, I lived in Rockford.
Yeah, but
I lived out in Tennessee for a while. Like, I've met all kinds of people, all different walks of life.
And you know what? You know this as much as I do, because I lived in Virginia, I lived in Kentucky, California, I lived here. You know this as much as I do. Racist people, they don't care that they're racist. They're almost proud of it. So, like,
hey, I'm gonna fast travel again.
All right, they'll fucking brag about being racist. They don't give a fuck. And that's why I'm like, do I think this cop was wrong and horrible? And for all I care, they fucking give him the needle. I don't give a shit what they do to this cop. But do I think he was racist? Probably not. Just probably a dickhead. Like, and how do you really prove the difference between an asshole and a racist person?
Yeah, like, I don't know, man.
For all you know, because he's abused other people in the past, and they weren't all black. You know what I mean? He's got a record of being hard on, like, white people and Hispanics and everybody. So you can't really say, like, oh, he's just racist. Like, maybe he's just a fucking asshole. And for all I care, they could kill him. You know? I don't really give a fuck what they do to this guy. I'm not defending him. I'm defending what people are saying about him and everybody else. Like, you can't just say he did it because he's racist. It's like, it's really hard. And then that's what I'm saying with the protests. What the fuck do you want us to do? Like, he's going to prison. He's getting prosecuted. Like,
right, like, and they're still making a big deal about it. Like, let it go,
unless
man.
you want us to fucking shoot him in the face on public TV, like, what the fuck do you want us to do about it? Like, everyone's on your side. Most Americans, I haven't heard one person on Facebook or anywhere else go, well, in the cops' defense. Not one fucking person.
And and what about all the cops that actually go to the bad neighborhoods and, like, bring food and, like, bring toys for the kids that are misfortunate than others? There's cops that do that stuff. You know what I mean? Like, they go to the bad neighborhoods and they hang out with the kids, that the dads ain't around, or they don't have money to go and do things, and, they'll play basketball with them, or,
Oh, yeah, there's a lot of cops that do that shit. Like, that's crazy.
Right, like,
cool.
Not all cops are bad, man. And I don't like cops at all. I've had nothing but bad experiences with cops. But I've had a couple good ones.
I'm down. Damn it.
Where are you? Alright, hold on.
Yeah. It's just not fair, dude. And this world is crazy as fuck, and that's kind of why I love Lexi. And I consider her my daughter, but I'm also glad.
Come back over.
I'm glad I never had my own kids. This world right now is insane. Like, it's hard right now. I worry about her now growing up in this world. I can't imagine.
I know, that's why I really don't want kids, bro.
I feel like every day the world's like ending in a fucking new way.
I know. Especially this year, man. This year's been so bad.
Oh, you fucker. Can't believe I fucking missed him. There you go, bitch. Where are these fuckers at? Boom! Yeah. Where the fuck are they? Now they piss me off, alright. Lexi, you know what Lexi told me yesterday, dude? Oh shit. Oh. Lexi told me she likes me more than her real dad.
Bet she does.
I was like, well, yeah, but, you know, I tried to defend him a little bit. I was like, oh, I'm sure your dad loves you. She's like, I know, but I like you more. I almost feel bad for the fucker just because, you know.
Well, right, but at least you ain't talking bad about him. That's what I don't like about people. You know, like, they be talking bad about, like, the dads and stuff. Like, even if what you're saying is true, like, you're pretty much teaching that kid it's okay to talk bad about people.
Right, and even Jamie tells her that all the time. She goes, well, because she's like, I don't want to go to Daddy's house. And she's like, well, sure, your dad loves you and he misses you and blah, blah, blah. She's like, I don't like him. And she's like, Lexi, you gotta go. Your dad loves you too. It's not fair for us to have you all the time. You know, even though he is kind of a, well, mostly his wife is kind of a cunt. He's kind of a douchebag too, but whatever. Oh shit, where is it? I'm getting...
Yeah, where are you?
I'm like right there, next to you. I'm just trying to fucking survive now at this point. These fucking people are going nuts.
Yeah, it got pretty crazy here, man.
Yeah, you guys got some crazy riots too, right? We had protests in Ottawa.
Yeah, you
had
to see downtown. It got real bad, man. People were throwing Molotovs and stuff at the police. Like, some black kid got killed by a store owner.
Fucking good, dude.
And now they're making a big deal about it because the dude was white and he killed a black guy, and they're not pressing charges against him.
Fuck no, they ain't. I don't give a fuck either. I don't give a fuck if
like, I understand, man. He shouldn't have killed that dude. He should have just stayed home and let the insurance deal with it. But at the same time, you know, I get, man, that takes time to get that money back. You know, that ain't like...
Being a business owner is not easy, bro. Like, that's fucking... He probably poured like fucking 15 years at least of his life in that motherfucker. Like, you know what I mean? He missed time with his kids. He fucking, you know, he did a lot of shit to get that business up and running, and these motherfuckers want to come and just break everything and steal it all. Fuck that. I agree. Like, no offense, I think it's wrong to kill people, but at the same time, if you're gonna walk into someone's house or business with a gun and shit and fucking with bricks and all that shit, fuck you. I don't give a fuck what happens to you, whether you're black or white. I don't give a hell. Like. I feel bad for the guy that died. I feel bad for his family, I should say. But he knew what he was doing. He knew he was rioting. He knew he was fucking doing something wrong. So it's like, don't do it. My philosophy in life, Shane, is if you play stupid games, you win stupid prizes. It's like, you know, just don't do that, and nothing will happen to you. If you weren't protesting and you were at home playing Xbox or something, you would have never even been in that
like
situation.
Normal people.
Yeah, you would have never been in that situation to begin with. So it's like, don't fuck around.
I know, man. And if I wouldn't have had the coronavirus, I was gonna go downtown the next day and help clean it all up. But I don't want to get a bunch of people sick. You know.
You know what? It's sad to say, but I'm getting a gun, bro. If 2020 taught me anything, it's to get a gun, because everyone was freaking out when the coronavirus thing first happened and people were, you know, getting rid of shit in the stores, and everyone's like, oh shit, they might be running around stealing shit next at people's houses or cars. And then this riot shit happened, the protest down here in Ottawa. I was like, man, I need a fucking gun. I'm like, this is getting ridiculous. I shouldn't have to like feel that way, but I'm not gonna get caught with my pants down. You know, fucking screw that.
Yeah, that's what's up. I can't ever have a gun.
I think that's bullshit. I think depending on your crime, whether you're a felon, you should be able to have a gun. I mean, obviously, if you're like a murderer or fucking something crazy, maybe you shouldn't have a gun. But if you're a different kind of felony, who gives a fuck?
Well, that's the thing, man. If I ever became a murderer, I wouldn't kill people with a gun. That leaves too much evidence, man.
Hell yeah, you want to like use a machete or something. Like you want to.
I'd use bow and arrows, to be honest with you.
If you shoot someone in the throat with an arrow, they don't have enough time to scream. Oh man.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Oh, get it. Dude, at that PlayStation event, that thing looks fucking slick. That PS5.
Yeah, hey, you got the right link, right? I finally sent you the right one.
Yeah, that was fucking
See, because the one that I tagged, it like quit working for some reason. So I went to my email and I had an email and I just clicked on the email and then I took the link and I pasted it on there. And I just airplayed it through my TV.
Dude, that was fucking amazing. Like, I am excited for the new Ratchet and Clank. Obviously, the new Horizon looks fucking
I never really liked those games.
I did, and that what is that? Rebirth or the one where you die all the time and you come back.
Deathloop.
Deathloop looks pretty fucking sick.
Yeah, but you probably might not like it because it's first person.
No, it was third person. I thought.
No, it's first person.
Well, I might. I mean, like I said, it depends on the game. I'll play first person. Like I'll play fucking Cyberpunk because I know it's going to be a damn good game no matter what. But like, you know, other games, if I look at it and I'm like, looks like Call of Duty. Like, this is different. And then, dude, that new Ops. I haven't played that game since I was like
I ain't
10.
played one of them since the first one. That was the only one that I thought was good. Like the original one.
Yeah.
That one does look good though, I ain't gonna lie. I thought that Tokyo whatever was good.
Oh, Ghostwire?
Hell yeah. Like it looks so different than anything that I've ever seen.
And it's first person, you know what? I like it because it looks different.
Yeah, like I ain't never seen anything like that.
Ratchet and
Clank.
But
then there was a lot of dumb looking games on there too though.
Oh yeah, well yeah, there's filler. You know, there's some filler games in there, but
I can't believe how good that remake that Demon Soul.
Oh. Yeah, right. Are you gonna play that? I'll play it with you, man. I play those games, man. The fucking Bloodborne.
Yeah, I mean, that's a game though you'd have to want to play with somebody else, cause them games are hard, dude.
Oh yeah, and I beat them by myself.
Like, man, I remember when I played Bloodborne, dude. Like, that game is so hard.
Yeah, no.
I wanted to break my TV. Like, I would get so mad, and then I started hanging out with my homie, and he really liked those games, so he helped me play them. It's just, man, some games, man, they're so hard, dude. You gotta play with somebody.
Bloodborne's not even hard compared to like Dark Souls games.
Well, it's by the same people that made Dark Souls.
It is, but it's easier. Like Sekiro is easier than Dark Souls.
Yeah, and I got so many games that I'm already getting, but the best one that I've seen, and I don't care what anyone's saying, is that Village Resident Evil game.
Oh, yes, it looked like
a lot of people. Oh, it's nothing like a like a normal Resident Evil. Well, maybe it's about time they go a different route than just a virus. You know what I'm saying?
I love the supernatural feel. That looked so good.
Dude, like with the witches, the werewolves, like that's I like it, man. And what I really liked is how they took the numeral numbers 8 and they spelled village with it.
Yeah, because I didn't know what the fuck was going on for a minute. And then I was like, village, and then it was like, boom, and I'm like, oh,
Yeah,
shit.
it's got the aid in the village word. I liked how they did that.
Oh yeah, dude, and the new Spider-Man.
Well, now that's not a new one. They're gonna come out with a new DLC for the PS5.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
Because at the end of that Spider-Man game, I don't know if you ever played that, but at the end of the game, you know, it shows Miles Morales and you're training him to be Spider-Man.
No, I never beat it.
So what they're gonna do is they're just gonna come out with like a pretty big add-on. It's gonna pretty much be like a new game, but it's added on to that game. But it's not gonna be like a small DLC. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah. Well, my opinion, if you never played it, I mean.
Oh yeah, I have the Spider-Man. I mean, my PS4s, I have a Spider-Man PS4 with the big Spider-Man logo on it.
Dude, the PS5 makes the new Xbox look like dog shit, bro. Like it
looks like a trash can.
Dude, I mean, don't get me wrong, I want one still at some point, but I mean, fucking, obviously I want a PS4 or 5 more.
I'm just handgun shooting everybody today. Yeah, me and my sister, we played Borderlands for like 4 or 5 hours last night.
How is she doing?
She's good.
Hanging in there? Is Australia as crazy as we are right now?
They had some protesters, believe it or not, but nothing like out here. That protest, it went around the whole world, bro.
That's insane. Well, people were outraged, and I get why. I get it.
No, I get it.
You take it this far,
because
though,
it's not even about that guy. It's about, you know, like he's not the first one to die like that either, man.
No, he's just.
I totally get it. But what I don't like is they're forgetting about all the other people that are dying. You know what I mean? Like, what, they don't matter because they're, you know, they're a different color? It shouldn't matter. Like, we should all be treated as equally individuals and loved no matter what color you are. That's my whole thing, man. You know, like, maybe not as cliche to say all lives matter, but all lives should matter to everybody.
All lives do matter, though. Like you're not wrong for saying that. Like, all lives matter. Well, yeah, all lives do matter. They really do. It's not saying that black lives don't matter. It's just saying all lives are equal.
Right.
But that won't fit their narrative. Their narrative is black people
yeah, man, that's what
more.
I mean. Like, man, some of my best friends are black, dude. Like, and I think it's wrong, and I get why they're enraged, man. But I mean, like, you can't forget about the white people that get mistreated, or the Chinese people, or Indian people, or you know, Vietnamese people.
You can't forget about anyone that gets mistreated. Right. It's not fair. And like I said, I do think cops should be held accountable. I think cops should have to go through periodic training for shit like that. But at the same time, you can't completely get rid of that. Because I mean, you can't tell who's an asshole and who's not. It's just, you never will. Tell me how. Give me a blood test, you know? There's no way. And B, that's a stressful job, man. When you go to a rough-ass neighborhood, and, you know, like, if you're in Chicago, you go into a rough-ass neighborhood, if you're a cop in Chicago, and they're like, hey, man, there's a guy that's been shooting people at a fucking gas station, and he's on the run on this street. And you go, okay, what's he look like? He's black, around 6 foot, wearing a dark hoodie. Dude, you're in fucking Chicago. Like,
that could be anybody.
Like, yeah, so when you stop someone and you go, hey, you know, blah, 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 and they give you lip, or they freak out and they fucking run, or they do whatever, it's not really the cop's fault, because he doesn't want to die either, because they get, for every person a cop kills, they've done the estimate, 6 to 7 cops are killed by criminals. So don't tell me that they don't have a dangerous job and they don't have a reason to be freaked out either. They really do. So you can't completely get rid of this thing. But you can get rid of like the fucking assholes a little bit, like. But the thing that's going on right now.
Hey, try and find some high ground.
All right, I'm right next to you. I'm gonna find ground so high it's gonna be called Cheech and Chong. Oh baby.
Yeah, but I don't know. That's why I've been just trying to like avoid even talking about that stuff anymore. Because just like I don't know. I just feel like people are they're sending kids the wrong kind of message that you want to send. You know, people that look up to all these people doing all this stuff.
Well, that's why I told Jamie.
Because you know, kids copy everything that they see, man.
Well, that's why I told Jamie. I was like, great, we just ruined a whole nother generation of black people. And she's like, what do you mean? I'm like, if you just tell black people that cops want to kill them and they're going to be held down forever for their race, then they'll never succeed anyway, because they won't even try. Like, we just ruined another generation. Way to go. Like, we just fucking did that. Not we, as in, you know, but, you know, other people just ruined that for all those kids. Oh, don't go outside and do this. Don't get pulled over by a cop, baby. You're black. You're gonna die. Don't tell a kid that. That's insane to tell somebody that. Like, then they'll always think that way, and then they're gonna grow up and they're gonna run from the cops when they shouldn't. And when the cop tries to tackle them or whatever, they're gonna fight and resist because they're scared. And then the cop's gonna freak out because he's scared.
Hey, the supply room's right here.
And the cop's gonna be scared.
Yeah, right. I agree.
So it all stems from different things. It's just, I think it's lazy to say it's racism. I think it's just lazy. Lazy thinking. Like, it's probably more than that. It's just a bunch of shit. This world sucks, man. We're going to Australia, right? So I told Jamie, I was like, instead of Texas, how about we move to Australia when Lexi graduates?
Yeah, but it's hard to get, my sister's been out there 2.5 years and she's still fighting to stay there.
She needs to marry fucking Lucas.
Yeah, but I don't know if that matters out there like it does here.
Oh. Well, that's gay. Like.
I'm just switching on my guns real quick.
That's fine. She's got to let us know way all in advance, though, all of us, if she gets married. You know, let's save up money.
Well, I plan on going next year, but because I had to use all my vacation and all that and everything going on, and I pretty much ain't worked in 3 months, but I've still been getting paid. I just go in 2022, 2023, and I'm probably gonna go out there for like a month.
Oh, I'll go with you, but I don't know if I can go for a month. But I'll definitely want to go. Me and Jamie, we can all go to Australia. That'd be fun as fuck, dude. Even for like a week. Like.
Yeah, but I just a weekend. I mean, like, cause it ain't even about the Australia. I want to be able to actually hang out with my sister. I don't ever get to see her, you know.
Well, yeah, and I've only seen her once, and she was fun to hang out with, and so was Lucas.
And you know, like, we play video games every weekend now. That's why I bought her a couple of games and I mailed them to her. She got mad as hell. She hates when I buy her stuff. She's just like me. I hate when people do that to me too. Like, but I just bought her, like, you know, cause right now games are cheap, man. I got a brand new game, Borderlands 3 for like $25, and then I got Fallout 76 for like $10. I only spent like $35, and then it was like 17. It was like $17 to mail it.
Well, don't worry about it. You're gonna go there when the volcano explodes, right? Oh wait, you might be dead. You heard about that shit?
Yeah, but I'm not in the blast range or nothing.
Yeah, but if it happens, I guess they're gonna have to send like pretty much all Americans to either Europe or Australia for like 2 or 3 years because you won't be able to fucking do anything here. Like, it's gonna be fucked. Like, because we're all gonna be covered in fucking like soot and sand. You won't be able to see the fucking sun for like 8 months.
Yeah, but can't they prevent that from happening?
Fuck no. There's no way to prevent a volcano from exploding. I don't think no one ever even thought about that. You can't do that. Like, how are you going to prevent a volcano from exploding? Like, there'd be no way to do that. I don't think it's possible. Because all it is like buildup of magma and gas in the Earth's core. Like, how do you relieve that? Like, there's no other way.
Well, it's like a fart, man. You just gotta let it out.
Yeah, but if that one gets out to the biggest volcano on the fucking planet, like if that one goes off, it's gonna be fucking nuts.
Yeah, how close is that one to Illinois?
What, Yellowstone?
Yeah.
It's more close to you, dude. It's like on the west. It's on the west coast almost, like the Midwest coast. Like, that's close to you. You gotta look at your blast radius, because I did look at mine.
Yeah, I seen it on Facebook the other day, a week ago, but I'm not like...
I like it. I don't know where you are, but where I am, it's gonna be like I think it said like 6 inches of fucking soot, dust.
Yeah, like I'll get a lot of that, but I'm not in the blast range of like lava or nothing, you know what I mean?
No, but I mean, I don't know how... No one really knows how exactly big this thing's going to be. It's just going to be huge. Like, who knows how far the rocks are going to fly and debris and fucking...
Who knows? Straight up, brother.
Jamie says hi.
What's up?
He said, up.
Hey, hold on a second.
Oh, man.
What?
No, just talking to Jamie.
Yeah, I'll be down in a second.
You'll be down when I say you can be down.
Hey, give me like 5 minutes. I gotta go down and grab groceries.
Alright, I'm going to change laundry anyway.
Alright.
I'll let you know when I'm back. Where'd you go to get those?
I don't know if we had them, but they were $7 a piece, and when I got them, I didn't realize it was $40. So, oh shit, I should have just got 4 instead of 6. But you said we had like 250 left, right?
225.
Oh, no, I mean, it's over $100 so we're still leave. So I think we're okay.
Maybe.
Shut up.
Such a baby. Where are you going to put those at?
I don't know, I didn't know if we should put them up in the front of the house or like going up the sidewalk. Sure.
I'd say just in front of the porch.
So,
Yeah. Put them out there yet?
no, I'm gonna tear. I don't know how to like. I'm waiting for you to get down and we'll do it together.
Well, I think that's all you gotta do. Is it solar powered?
I thought so. That's why I bought them. Usually those things are called moonshine, so I assumed it was solar power.
Warning, cancer. Going.
Is Shane still on there or no? So he's gone?
Yeah, it was now. He has a couple. Seriously. Push the turn light on and shit.
Well, they also might not be charged up from the sun. Oh. So is it battery operated or what? It is solar, so it'll recharge itself.
And then I'll be like the ASMP. I'll turn these all off. And put them where you want. Hello. Me? No?
Detected. Elite control point in proximity.
You gone?
Who's that on? Oh. What, nigga, yeah.
Hello?
Hello.
Oh, sorry about that.
No, you gotta put away groceries, man. I mean...
Yeah, I just put away the cold stuff. That other shit can wait.
Ha 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 ha. You're like, I'll get to it at some point. Fucking...
Yeah, I like that. So I'm gonna fast travel, this is better. Anthony. Hey,
Tony,
my witch of a wife says hi.
Hi, the Wicked Witch of the West.
He said hi, the Wicked Witch of the West. So I'm gonna...
She's okay. Is she taking care of you, Shane?
Yeah, she's been working and stuff still, so...
Is she rubbing your feet?
Yeah, right.
Fucking... I'm heading towards you now.
She's been buying dresses like crazy.
Ron said we're slipping off the deep end.
Is that what he said?
He's like, what, they didn't have any squirrels? I'm like, no, that was my first choice, and he busted out laughing. He's like, I don't know about you anymore, Jamie.
Did he say the same thing pretty much?
Yeah, he said the sun will charge it, and then they'll glow at night.
Well, you got powered up here soon.
A lot of people are saying that PlayStation is probably going to be around like 700.
Depending on which version you get, I think that the discless version is going to be less money.
You what, the one you mean?
Yeah, the digital one's going to be...
Yeah, I can't do that though because I get a lot of pre-orders from GameStop, man. You know, I get the collector's stuff. I'm not going to buy the collector's stuff and get a disc game with it, you know what I'm saying?
Well, I don't want all my games to be online or connected to a cloud, because what if that fucking malfunctions? You know? I don't trust technology that much.
Did you fast travel?
Yeah.
Alright. There's a lot of stuff over here to do. I'm gonna do some contaminated zones. There's a lot of good stuff in those zones.
Alright. I'm gonna follow you. Follow me, everything is alright.
So you got your CDL now or what?
I got my permit. I gotta wait to take the driving test itself. But soon, hopefully within the next month. And then I'll be on my own, thank God. I won't have to be doing the bitch boy work anymore.
Yeah, my sister's loving that Borderlands, man. I knew she would, though.
It's right up her alley.
Oh, yeah, man. She pretty much likes a lot of the same stuff I do, but then she likes stuff that I don't like She's really into like Call of Duty. And I mean, I like them, but not like she likes them. She's
They're okay.
amazing at Call of Duty. It kind of pisses me off how good she is.
Well, dude, I played.
I never thought that my sister would be better at a video game than me in my life. When we were kids, I was always beating her ass in a game.
I played Call of Duty Black Ops 2 so much that I was actually getting pretty fucking good. But then I stopped playing all Call of Duties, and now I bet you if I went on there right now, I'd fucking get fucking slammed. But, you know, you can find a good groove sometimes. Shane's mad because